Sitting is the new smoking. That sounds dramatic, but scientists aren't exaggerating. If you're over 40 and spend most of your day sitting, your chair might quietly be hurting you more than you think. It's not something you feel right away, but day after day it chips away at your energy, your heart, and even your lifespan. Here's the shocking part. Researchers found that people, particularly women, who sit for more than 11 hours a day have about a 30% higher risk of dying in the next few years than those who sit less, even if they exercise regularly. Think about that. You can hit the gym every morning, but if you spend the rest of the day glued to a chair, it's like undoing half of your effort. And honestly, it's not surprising when you look at how modern life works. You sit to eat breakfast, you sit in traffic, you sit all day at work, and then you go home to relax by sitting again. Before you know it, your body spends most of its waking hours completely still. That's what scientists mean when they say sitting is the new smoking. It's not just about comfort, it's about slow, invisible damage. When you sit for long periods, your body basically hits pause. Your muscles stop burning energy, your circulation slows, and your metabolism drops. You burn fewer calories, your blood sugar levels rise faster after meals, and your body stores more fat. Over time, this increases your risk of obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. And then there's your heart. Studies show that people who sit all day for work are 34% more likely to die from heart disease than those who move around more. That's not because they're unfit. It's because when you sit too long, your blood flow slows down, making it easier for fat and cholesterol to build up in your arteries. Basically, your heart gets lazy too. But it's not just your heart that suffers. Your posture does too. Sitting for hours tightens your hips and weakens your back and core muscles. You start slouching more, your neck tilts forward, and your spine feels it. That nagging lower back ache after a long day, that's your body complaining that it hasn't moved enough. The problem is, sitting feels harmless. It's not like smoking where you can see or smell the damage. Sitting creeps in quietly. You might feel a little stiff at first, maybe a bit tired in the afternoons, but over time, it takes a bigger toll than most people realize. The good news is you don't need to run marathons or live at the gym to fix this. You just need to move more often in small, consistent ways. Scientists call this NEAT, which stands for non-exercise activity thermogenesis, and is essentially all the energy you burn doing everyday movements that aren't formal exercise. It's the calories you burn walking around the house, cleaning, taking the stairs, or even pacing during a phone call. And here's where things get interesting. People who naturally move more throughout the day, even in tiny ways, tend to be healthier and live longer. And you don't have to change your lifestyle completely to get those benefits. Start with one simple habit. Don't sit for more than 30 to 60 minutes at a time. Stand up, stretch, walk a little, or just move your body. Studies show that even 2 or 3 minutes of light movement every hour can lower the health risks linked to sitting. You can set a reminder on your phone or link it to something you already do, like standing up every time you get a drink or finish a task. If you work at a desk, you can make your setup part of the solution. Try using a standing desk or a table tall enough to alternate between sitting and standing. You don't have to stand all day, just switch positions often. Research shows that adjustable desks and small under-desk pedals help people sit less and move more during work hours. If a standing desk isn't an option, get creative. Stand during phone calls. Walk over to a coworker instead of sending an email. Take the stairs when you can. These small moments break up the hours your body spends idle, and that makes a huge difference. Even at home, you can sneak in movement. Instead of sitting through every TV commercial, stand or stretch. When you're scrolling through your phone, do it while walking around. Folding laundry, cooking, cleaning, all of that counts as movement. Every bit of effort helps your body stay active, even if you're not doing exercise in the traditional sense. Here's another trick that sounds too easy to matter, but really works. Fidgeting. Seriously. Little movements like tapping your feet or shifting in your chair actually keep your blood flowing and help your muscles stay slightly engaged. Studies have shown that small, frequent movements like that can lower the risk linked to long sitting hours. So next time someone tells you to sit still, You can tell them you're just protecting your heart. But movement isn't only about physical health. It affects your brain too. When you move, your body pumps more oxygen to the brain, which helps you think more clearly and feel more alert. That's why people who take short walking breaks during the day usually come back with better focus and more creative ideas. If you've ever noticed your mood improve after stretching or taking a quick walk, that's your body's chemistry at work. Movement boosts feel-good hormones like endorphins, while sitting still for hours increases stress hormones. And if you're over 40, all of this matters even more. As we age, our metabolism naturally slows, and our muscles weaken faster when we're inactive. That's why long sitting times hit harder. But the flip side is just as true. When you stay lightly active throughout the day, you can slow down that decline. You'll notice more energy, better sleep, and less stiffness. This might all sound like a lot of work, but it's easier than you think. Start with your routine. Stand when you brush your teeth. Walk while you talk on the phone. Take the long route to the kitchen. Carry your groceries in 2 trips instead of 1. These actions seem small, but they train your body to move often without you even thinking about it. If you drive a lot, try to break up long trips. Stand and stretch when you stop for gas or take a quick walk around the car. If you take public transport, stand for part of the ride or get off one stop earlier. You'll be surprised how quickly those minutes add up. Some people worry that standing too much might cause other problems like sore legs or feet. That can happen if you overdo it, which is why balance is key. Alternate between sitting and standing. Keep your body guessing and your muscles working lightly throughout the day. As you add more movement, you'll start noticing changes. You'll feel more alert, your mood will lift, and you might even sleep better. Your body will thank you in small ways. Less stiffness in the morning, more energy in the afternoon, and fewer random aches that seem to appear out of nowhere. And that's the point. You don't need to overhaul your life. You just need to move more often than you sit still. Because the truth is, your body was designed to move. Every joint, every muscle, every system in you depends on motion to stay healthy. When you stop moving, everything slows. Your metabolism, your circulation, your energy, even your mood. But when you start moving again, even in small ways, everything starts working better. So next time you've been sitting for a while, take that as your cue. Stand up, stretch a little, walk around. It might feel like a small act, but it's one of the best things you can do for your long-term health. Because sitting might be the new smoking, but standing up for yourself could be the new cure. How many hours a day do you spend sitting? Let me know in the comments below. While you're there, click the link in the description to check out my go-to website for getting high-quality, tested health and fitness products. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this.